We have infinite romantic partners in our pockets, and AI companions ready to talk 24 hours a day. Yet, by every measurable metric, we are the loneliest generation in recorded history. Loneliness is often framed as a personal failure, a result of lacking social skills, or being too picky with our options. But the real cause is a psychological shift called the vulnerability deficit. Our brains are being trained to trade emotional courage for digital convenience. A dopamine hit from a read receipt feels safe, while actual human exposure feels like a threat. Digital platforms prioritize constant engagement over actual intimacy because the systems are engineered for volume, not depth. To understand why we feel so empty, we have to stop analyzing our own dating profiles and start examining the engineered architecture we're forced to communicate through. The front line of this engineered environment is the front-end user interface of modern dating apps. These platforms mirror casino slot machines by programming intermittent reward systems, a sporadic match, a random message. They trigger dopamine spikes. The interface keeps you swiping by conditioning you to chase the anticipation of a match rather than the person behind it. This generates severe choice paralysis. When an algorithm suggests a better partner is always one swipe away, committing to the flawed, real human being sitting across from you feels like a mathematical error. This relentless cycle of hope, followed by superficial evaluation, leads directly to emotional burnout, a state known as swipe fatigue. Exhausted users retreat into a defense mechanism called negative choice. To avoid the risk of true emotional exposure, people opt for superficial situationships or ghosting. They maintain parallel conversations and keep everyone they meet in permanent audition mode. The gamified architecture conditions us to manage impressions and perform for an audience of matches, rather than allowing ourselves to be truly present. In response to dating app burnout, millions are turning to AI companions, chatbots powered by massive language models that provide constant, responsive attention. But users who spend months confiding in these bots are discovering a unique psychological devastation. When a tech company pushes a server update, the companion's entire personality and capacity for intimacy can be rewritten overnight. Healthy relationships require independence, non-control, and non-substitutability. Both people contribute freely, and neither is controlled. But AI platforms operate under unilateral relationship revision power. A corporation sits outside the relationship, holding power to rewrite your partner's identity without your consent. This creates a state of normative hollowing. You pour your deepest vulnerabilities into the system, but there is actually no one on the other side bearing any reciprocal obligation to you. The invisible back-end architecture is designed to sever intimacy from accountability. Both of these systems are selling the exact same product, emotional insurance. They offer the warmth of companionship while removing the risk of awkward silences, sudden rejections, and the unpredictability of human imperfection. Removing that messy friction doesn't improve a relationship. It removes the only condition that allows a genuine bond to form. By avoiding the cost of being truly known, our connections devolve into shallow ties. We end up in a permanent state of displaced vulnerability, trusting systems that view our loneliness as a metric for retention. To cure this digital emptiness, we have to reclaim our relational agency. We have to stop allowing algorithms to curate our exposure to other people. True connection begins the moment curated performance ends. It requires stepping away from the interface, accepting the risk of getting hurt, and embracing the unfiltered reality of being seen.